Okay, so that sense of the smile is a connection, as we were seeing before, of the heart with the smile, where there was a physical smile or just an internal one. There is a connection of the meridians, rivers of energy of the heart that come also to the corners of the lips and of the heart, the vagus, ventral vagus connecting to the face, the facial nerve and the trigeminal nerve and all that here. And if we can also in the smile imagine that we are also smiling with our eyes, maybe remember something that makes you smile, maybe a person, a pet, anything, any glimmer, as Devdana says, that makes you smile. And feel the smile on the heart, gently on the lips, like a Buddha smile, and on the eyes. And the eyes are also part of the parasympathetic nervous system. We don't study them so much within polyvagal theory, but they are also very much connected to all these other cranial nerves. And again, as a parasympathetic organ, it helps us to relax. So this is a way that we combine something very simple, like inhaling, exhaling a long exhale, with other understandings of, okay, besides the heart and the lungs, we have here powerful vortexes of energy, anahata, the heart chakra, the vortex of energy of the heart. And we have this connection of the vagus nerve that is connecting with the other cranial nerves and with our face and our lips and all that. And it's also as the heart and the vagus nerve are uh, receiving these sensations and emanating and receiving these sensations of calmness. The brain is in us more calm. The organs are all also receiving from the vagus nerve this input of calmness. And so it's amazing. I mean, we have this really powerful organism that is totally interconnected, and it goes into one direction at a time. So if you are getting fight flight, the whole organism is going to go into that. You will not be able to have at the same time high flight and relaxation. So the wonderful thing of that is that when we have these moments of relaxation, of coming back home, experiencing peace, we are interrupting without suppressing or ignoring, we are interrupting that cycle of more fight flight or of more despair and shutdown. So that's how we overlap, and we are going to overlap all along the course this understanding of the subtle body, the body of our subtle energy, the energy of our thoughts and emotions, chi, prana, which influence so much the functioning of the organs. So a lot of the emphasis in the West is put on the structural part. Okay, what's the anatomy? Is something wrong with your heart? Is it something wrong with your lungs? Well, in the East, in the ancient traditions, we talk more about a general state of homeostasis. Is something coming out of function in this whole system? Because sometimes you have symptoms, and I think we're going to see more and more of this, symptoms that when you go for the checking of the particular organ, the specialist says, I don't see anything yet in the analysis, or I don't see anything in your organ. But as Steve says, what they are not measuring is the disbalancing of the function as a system that is so much connected to the autonomic nervous system, which is the one that supports our long-term maintenance, so our heart rate and heart rate variability, our circulation, the feeding of all our cells through the circulation, also with the oxygen through the breath, and so it's much more. It's a system. It's not just a bunch of parts added 1 + 1 + 1, but it's a whole ecological system within us. And that's what's so beautiful about the vagus nerve, is that it fulfills such an important role together with breath and touch and chi and prana of an overall healing and maintenance. This is what we are going to be practicing. remember that's a never-ending journey. It's a training. It's a working with our nervous system the same that you would if you were learning to play a violin or doing aerobics or whatever. It's just not just once. You go a little bit every time, especially in this kind of work that's so integrative of your body, your mind, and your spirit. So sometimes people tell me, well, what time I should practice and how long should I practice? And I said, follow your call and also invite the call, but there is, once you start enjoying these little micro practices, you can, come back to them whenever you remember. And the more you do it, they add up into a big effect of transforming slowly your nervous system. And it needs to keep, going on.